Are you serious? Are you serious? Everybody get some coffee and calm down, but we've got another blood moon. What? Not a typhoon, not a monsoon, but a blood moon. July 16th and 17th, another very powerful prophetic blood moon is going to take place right over Jerusalem again. Now, it's not a complete blood moon. It's a partial blood moon. About 75% of the moon will turn blood red. If you're standing in Jerusalem at the midnight hour of July 16th and 17th, you will witness a spectacular blood moon. The question is, what is the sign that God's trying to show us in this blood moon? Well, let me just tell you something. In the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 14, God said these words, and God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. So God established the moon, the sun, the moon, and the stars as prophetic signs and seasons, or even the feast days, and the divine appointments, okay, as everything God made has been spectacularly, magnificently made. Are you serious? Now, if you go to the book of Joel, we have a prophetic warning about the blood moons just before the coming of Jesus Christ and the end of the world. The Bible says in Joel 3, the Bible says, and verse 30, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. That sounds a lot like volcanic eruptions and catastrophic, cataclysmic, apocalyptic weather conditions or events taking place on the planet. So he says, again, verse 30, I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be darkened and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be delivered, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord hath called. Now, blood moons also prophesied in the book of Revelation. In the 8th chapter of the book of Revelation, we read where the Bible talks about the moon will be turning to blood. There will be mega deep impacts of asteroids and comets that are going to hit the earth, creating catastrophic, cataclysmic events, turning the waters red like blood, and also poisoning the waters with wormwood. Now, Planet X and Nibiru is, or Planet X or Nibiru, or Planet number 9, also known as a dwarf star, a binary system, the goblin, it doesn't matter. Call what you want to. The heavens are shaking. The heavens are shaking, and God is preparing humanity for the end of the world. The Bible says in Revelation 8:8, and the second angel sounded as it were a great mountain burning, with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood. And also in the book of Revelation, the 16th chapter, in verse 3, the Bible says, and the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as the blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and upon the fountains of waters, and they became blood. So we have a blood moon. We've had blood water just off the coast of Iran just a couple weeks ago, just off the island of Hormuz. The waters turned blood red between Iran and Saudi Arabia. Is this a sign? Has this peace deal? I believe that the blood moon of July 16th and 17th over Jerusalem is directly tied to the Middle East peace deal. Will this sign mean peace, or does it mean sudden destruction? Are you serious? Give your life to Jesus Christ. The moon's turning blood red over Jerusalem.